guys, it's Alex. I'm here with another book haul, and I promise this is gonna be the last for a while because I'm going on a bit of a book buying ban. Partially because I have no money, and partially because I really need to read the books that I've already bought. But these I've collected over the past month or two from various places, so I did not buy these all at once. These are just the last 8 books I've bought recently, and the last 8 books I will buy for quite a while. I already have enough, clearly. The first 4 came from Goodwill, 2 or 3 trips, I believe. I forget exactly how many and when I got each one, but the first 4 are Goodwill, and the last 4 came from Barnes Noble, which I normally don't buy books from Barnes Noble just because it's way too expensive for me. But I had gift cards, so I didn't really spend much money there. It was mostly just from the gift cards. So yes, my 8 book haul, so a normal size for once. The first book I got is The Stocking of Kristen by George Lardner Jr. It's, I don't know how to describe it, a true crime story, I guess. George Lardner Jr. is a newspaper reporter, and his daughter Kristen was murdered by her ex-boyfriend who she had a restraining order against. And I don't know anything about this book. I started reading it, I'm like 50 pages in, and it's okay, but it's kind of, his writing is kind of dull, and I'm not a huge fan, but I just kind of randomly picked this up. I had low expectations, and it's not even really meeting those. But I will do a review on this later. The second book is Alfie by Bill Naughton. Jude Law, clearly. My friend and I love Jude Law. We watched the movie in high school, at high school, which if you've ever seen Alfie, you know is probably not the best setting to watch it, but we did. It wasn't on. I honestly didn't like the plot of it that much, but I got the book anyway. It was $1. It was worth that $1, and now I get to make her read it too. The Infinite Plan by Isabel Allende. I don't know anything about this. I did not bother to read the back, so I can't even tell you that. I just got it because it was Isabel Allende. I'm sure it's gonna be decent, at least. Possibly. The last Goodwill book was the most exciting, by far. By far. The Lost, A Search for 6 of 6 Million by Daniel Mendelsohn. I love this book. I filmed my favorite books video before I bought this book. Otherwise this book would have been on there. This book might have been the entire video. I love this book. It is one of my favorite things ever written. My professor recommended this to me. I mean, to the class. It wasn't to me specifically. And it was the best book recommendation I've ever received. He said he got sad halfway through reading it. Not because the book was sad, but because he realized someday he would exist in a world where he was not reading this book. I love this book. His writing is amazing. Read this book. I don't care if you like nonfiction. I don't care if books about the Holocaust depress you. Read this book. It's so, so good. It is one of the best books I've ever read. His writing is amazing. I don't know how much I can recommend this book. But if you like books, read this book. And if you don't like books, read it anyway. Because it's that good. I love this book. And it's such a nice hardcover copy too. Like, I actually bought this for my father for Christmas, but I got like the cheap paperback version. And Goodwill had the nice version. So now I get the nice version and I don't have to steal his. It's so nice. The next 4 books are the ones from Barnes Noble. I got The Pleasures of Men by Kate something. It's covered with a sticker. Kate Williams. It's about a serial killer in England in the 1840s, I think. And a girl who gets caught up in it. And I think the serial killer is her uncle. Like, I haven't read the book yet, But judging by the back, that would be my guess. So, like, that's just me making stuff up. But it says her uncle's weird. The weird people in thrillers are usually the serial killers. But it looks interesting. It was on sale. And I like buying books. I don't know. I haven't read historical fiction in a while, and I felt like it was time. Like, this just seemed like a good book. It's both thriller and historical fiction. 2 birds with 1 stone. The last 3 go together. They are The Cuckoos Calling, The Silkworm, and Career of Evil. All by Robert Galbraith. And if you don't know, this is J.K. Rowling. She now writes adult crime novels / thrillers / mysteries. But yes, this is J.K. Rowling. I actually splurged and got the nice ones. The cheap ones were so much less, but I already bought the second one because it was on sale. And I wanted to complete the nice perfect set. They look so pretty. They're going on my J.K. Rowling shelf as soon as I make room. That shelf is almost full. She's gonna have a full shelf to herself soon. I love them so much. I was so happy with these books. Especially these 4. This just makes me happy, this stack of books. Like, I'm not gonna read these yet because I have too many on my list, but eventually there will be a review for all of these, just because I'm so excited. I'm lost. Guys, I'm so happy. I need to stop buying books, but they make me so happy. Thank you for watching, and I promise I'm not buying any more books unless I really, really desperately need them. Which I don't, I think. That's it for today. Bye, guys.